As we approach our destination, we are descending through the vast landscape of agriculture, fisheries, and marine resources. In the agricultural sector, the ministry hosted a series of workshops, including crucial topics such as good quality seeds and production system and production cost. What are they and how to calculate them? These workshops are part of an aggressive capacity development program to guarantee the success of our local farmers as they work towards making the 25 by 25 agenda a reality.
You know, I've been to 2 sessions and, you know, it's very informative that, you know, the way how we used to do business is not the way it's supposed to be done. So, you know, they're giving us some training and how to apply what we learn to the farm, like a daily basis. You know, you have your record, you keep them like that. And, you know, anybody can come in the farm and they would say, what is your yield production? What is this? So this is thing that we are learning to go back now to the farm to implement. So it would help us in order to make the whole production better.
These are one of the aspects of production I've discussed with the Minister of Agriculture, because in order for the farmers to know where they are and whether they're really making a profit, the cost of production is one of the most important aspects of their business, because it's a business. So these information, I'm just disappointed tonight that the crowd wasn't here like the last time, because I think they're really missing out on one of the most important aspects of their business, which is where are they making money? Yes or not, because if you can't calculate your cost of production, then you can be able to offer the public also a reasonable good price, and you can be competitive with the imported goods. So this is a really good session tonight.
As a farmer, practicing farmer, retired now, but actively doing farming, and having gone through the different rungs of the ladder in the agriculture department, my colleagues felt that it was important that I impart some of my practical experience as it relates to the cost of production for crops. Activities like this tend to raise public awareness and educate the public and show them by results demonstration that there is some possibilities, because this is a good thing. 25 by 2025 is transformative, but there are fundamental inputs that must go into it to make it a reality.
The workshops proved to be highly beneficial for crop and livestock farmers alike, offering them the opportunity to delve into best practices and innovative techniques. Attendees were equipped with the necessary tools to enhance their production capabilities to fulfill the 25 by 25 agenda.
As an emerging farmer, it lays the foundation about what's happening out there and what's on the market and how you can move forward.
We came to St. Kitts to do a training program in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture. We basically came to touch or outline some issues that the Department of Agriculture wanted us to address with respect to crop cultivation and different technologies within agriculture. One of the focus of the department is basically helping the farmers to mechanize their agricultural system, their production systems. And I'm proud and I'm humbly obliged to be given the opportunity to play a role in bringing technical information across to the farmers. And we had the opportunity to go through cultivation or crop production of a particular important fruit or vegetable, which is the watermelon. The farmers were quite receptive. I am always taken aback or surprised by how intelligent the farmers are in St. Kitts and Nevis. They are very, very progressive.
Food security is always paramount, but just farming in general, the industry, the discipline, I mean, it's very scientific. And, you know, as farmers, they may not be able to, you know, assimilate a lot of the technical details on their own. So that technical support coming from, I mean, input suppliers like ourselves is essential. And we're happy. We're also very fortunate to be invited by St. Kitts Department of Agriculture to, come and showcase what we have, as well as sensitize growers on what we have and what is available to them as well.
Additionally, the Department of Marine Resources took significant strides to empower our fisherfolk by hosting a phenomenally successful fish pot workshop. This key initiative under the Coast Fish Project, funded by JICA, aims to preserve our marine life and ensure sustainable fishing practices.
About the fish pots with the fish them and so forth, I think that the biodegradable system that they're coming up with is a good system for help us as fishers. Because over the years I don't experience a lot of fish pot being lost for me and other people during hurricane time, ships cutting off the buoys, we cannot find them. So I think with the biodegradable system now, it's been a good system in order to save us a lot of suffering from the fish them, so we can get a better future in the time to come.
So what I'm looking forward for most at the workshop is to learn how to install the biodegradable panels, which will help the fish pots to catch more fish. So we could eliminate the ghost fishing in the pots, so the fishes can live longer in the pots where they won't die and go turn into meat and then cycle repeats itself.
Through the distribution of fish pots with installed biodegradable panels and comprehensive training on their use, the Department of Marine Resources is not only equipping our fisherfolk to become guardians of our oceans, but also revolutionizing how we manage marine resources along our coast.
What we are trying to do is to help fishers to manage, in collaboration with the Department of Marine Resources in St. Kitts and Nevis, the coastal resources. Recognizing that these coastal resources are going through tremendous environmental pressure, not just from the fishing activities, but more so from land-based sources of pollution, siltation issues, and degradation of the original habitat on which the species are dependent upon. So the project is aiming to look more specifically at the fish pots and to help to minimize the impact that the fish pots will have or are having on the resources of the coastal environment. Yeah.
These efforts by the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources are pivotal in driving sustainable development and fostering a resilient agricultural and marine environment in St. Kitts and Nevis. Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to land, we will now have a brief word from our captain.
You know, I have the privilege of leading a sector that promises a bright future for St. Kitts and Nevis, especially as we talk about developing the country into a sustainable island state. And this is what this sector reflects: a sustainable move forward for food security. The director indicated that last year, the fishing sector brought in over $15 million locally. And you guys deserve a round of applause for that. Over $3 million more than the years before. In fact, I think it is just about the highest recorded earnings in the fishery sector ever, at least within the last 10 years. So again, you guys are doing a wonderful job in developing the sector. And so consider yourselves food heroes. Food heroes of St. Kitts Nevis. And consider me a partner in establishing, celebrating, and driving your efforts forward in any which way that I can as a minister. And consider this government your foundation, your bedrock, to ensure that you can stand on a firm foundation and feed our people sustainably and well with your catch. that you have braved those oceans, day in and day out, to bring to us.
Thank you for sharing those details with us, Captain Duggins. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination and we hope you have enjoyed this month's journey. Thank you for joining, and we look forward to flying with you again next month as we continue to track the progress and achievements across these vital and people-centered ministries. Until then, keep soaring high with the spirit of transformation.